And today is 7/6/2025/13 because the Spirit asked me to say this. As I was by the water, um, Mother was guiding me. She just came through and she was like, when it comes to, I say lots of things to you and I tell you where it comes from, but in reality, you really need to speak with her. She says, so you can know exactly who I am. I said it before. I did. I know I did because I say that. But she wants you to know this. I speak from inside of myself. So I'm speaking to Mother like so many of us do. But when I say these things to you, she wants you to come to her simple for the simple reason is that you need to know who I am. You need to be reassured that I ain't some idiot or some shit that's, trying to run some stuff by you. I got ulterior motives and I'm trying to mess you up. You need to know that. I don't care what nobody says to you. Corruption is all over the place. And what I say to you is that, she want me to say to you is that a book, I talk about the books. Now, she deals with us in different ways. But what she wants you to know is that when you coming from your inner self, there's absolutely no book that can help you do that. Oh, she wants you to know that. You have to talk to your mother. Absolutely. Everything is inside you. That's where I get things from. I don't get anything from a book. I'm telling y'all, like I said, every now and again, I told you what she may direct me to see spiritually. That's for someone else so they could see something. It has nothing to do with what I do. But when she gives me these words, I say, well, to make sure I know what the word means, I'll say, well, Mother, I'm going to look up that word. I just look it up so I can say something. And as I come out the bathroom, how about I forget what the heck I was going to say? So I sit on the side of the bed. I said, Mother, I forgot. I just did just fast like that. It left my mind. So I get up and then it came back. Then it went again. She said to go stand right back by that water. And as I did that, I stood there. She said, turn the water on. I turned the water on. It came back. So this is what I had to say because I had to say it in a certain kind of way, but I had already forgot. So I come back to say what I needed to say. Then I'm writing, and she said, you need to know the inner Stella. I said, inner Stella? She said, yeah, inner Stella. And I said, okay. You know, they got the Stella Awards, right? But how about Mother she said, go look that up, right? So I look it up, and guess what Stella means? It says, wait a minute, I'm going to read it to you. Um, it says, the name Stella of Latin and Italian origin directly translates to star. Spiritually, this invokes themes of guidance, inspiration, and divine illumination. I don't need to say no more. When I read that, I was like, wow, because Mama is really speaking to me. She wants you to know that. I ain't nobody that's going to sit up here and tell you a bunch of bullshit. I don't ask you to buy nothing for me because I don't have anything to sell to you. I don't sell you shit. I tell you exactly what Mother says to me. And since I'm saying that, my sister Kim said that there's somebody who's using this Mother's channel to do tarot readings, so saying that, using the channel's name about tarot reading. Y'all know doggone well I don't read no tarots. I don't know how to do no mess like, well, I don't do that. Absolutely not. I told you. Why would I tell you to do that? And I spoke of how I get my information from my mama. I don't go, nobody touches me. She told me who I am. Therefore, I don't need a man, a woman, or nobody else putting their hands on me to tell me who I am. She told me who I am. Just for an example, I told you about the Charites, right? So yesterday, when I was leaving, let me see, it was yesterday or the day before. Matter of fact, it was yesterday, because yesterday, this is another day. So she says, look at your name. This is what I'm telling you. She gives me these things. This energy is flowing through here to tell you things. Akasha is telling you all this shit. It's telling you truth. And this is what she says now. Her daughters, all of this realm belong to her. Mother shares what she has with her daughters. She always did that. But what she wanted me to say is this. Our names mean a lot. It was once said that our names came from our slave masters. They had no names. No, the hell they didn't. Those are our names that they stole to call themselves something. Because remember, you can't be created from you can't be made. Somebody had a hand in making you, and then they don't have no name. They on all fours. They're beasts of the field. Did they have a name? Absolutely not. So they stole our names. They took our names. I want you to remember what they did. They stole our names. Yes, they did. So getting back to that name thing, CHAR. Now, like I said, all of this, it belongs to mother's daughters. It don't belong to nobody else. So when you hear, oh, the father's going to give us back this, how the hell he going to give something to someone and he ain't never have it? It belongs to the daughters. So, Shah. You know Charlotte, North Carolina, y'all. Here where I'm at. That belongs to the Charites. Charleston, South Carolina, that belongs to the Charites. CHAR, our names are in these things. Those two states, oh, that shit belongs to Charites. So that's mine. That's ours. That belongs to the daughters of the mother. She just gave those two examples. Charlotte, North Carolina. Charleston, South Carolina. I got family there. I live here. Those two states, they just as good as mine. Those belong to the Charites. Got our name all up in that shit. So I just want you to know, when mother speaks, listen to her. Mother ain't gonna lie to you. She told me to say this while I was right there in that water. She said, I got some shit I need to say. So I said it. One thing she said to me yesterday was, you know that thing about the king's son, Messiah, man, king that they be talking about? She said to think about this. Oh, God's woman, because woman is God first. She always was, and she always will be. She took me to a young guy so that I could hear him say it. She showed me that 2 months ago. I just never said anything. He said, woman is God. Some men know that, and that's the truth. Woman is God. Now, she said to listen to this woman. While you up there, some of us, listen to Christians, listen to the damn Christians. Now, this is about they ass. They gonna sit up there and tell you to praise and worship some man that wasn't here before you. Man, some men, but not all the men, because it was a third creation. That's that one that couldn't stand up, that was crawling around here on the belly. But the men that came through the mother's womb, that's your son. You could have 10 sons. She said, think about this. Now, when they talk about the Christian bullshit about praise and worship and Jesus, such and all this old stuff. You had 10 sons. What son that you had that came out of you that you gonna get down there and worship your own son and get on your hands and knees and praise and what son you gonna do that to? She said to ask you that. Make the shit that the Christian church tell you makes sense. If your son get out of line, and you're gonna kick his ass, right? Aren't you? Yes, you are. So that shit that they be telling us, she said, use your head. Think about the stuff that they say to you. Do you worship your son? What woman, y'all tell me now, which one of us women worshiping our son today? Just said, think about that. That shit that they be telling us. But anyway, when she said Interstellar, I was like, let me look that up. I look it up. I told you, mama speaking to me. But you must find out about me. You got to know about me. You must say, mother, who the hell is she? Why is she saying these things? Where she come from? Who the hell is that? You got to ask that. You must know who I am. But my sister Kim already got a built-in mother radar because mother will let her know. She lied. My sister Kim, when I first met her, and she told me that, I thought that was the sweetest gift because she know I don't be lying to her and shit. So my mama would say, your sister lying. She lying again. She done told you another lie. But I thought that's a cool gift to have. They say the discernment comes from mama. She'll tell you what's going on. But my sister, we all got that gift. But hers, oh my God, she got an awesome gift. We all have it though. And she's talking to me and I'm asking her to give me more and more discernment to know when you even just look at them and you say, here come this shit. You already know they full of garbage before they walk up on you. You already know, here that one come, man or female. I don't care who it is. And as soon as they open their mouth, that mother radar gets to kicking in. And she be like, don't even waste your time. Just let them speak. Let them go on. Because they lying. But my sister got an awesome gift. Mama be talking to her like nobody's business to let her know when somebody be lying. But anyway, she wanted me to say that. So that's all I had to say. I said it before. I still say the same thing. Ask about me. You know what Cassidy said, ask about me. So ask about me. Ask mama. Find out who the hell I am. Who the heck is that? What is she talking about? Is she really the Chirite you said she was? She told me that. She told me about myself. She told me who I was. I didn't need no man to touch me. I sure didn't. She told me everything about me. Mother told me. It's inside me to know. You're just like all of us, all of mother's children, just like a portable bag. Whatever you got, you get up, you take that bag with you. You don't need nothing else. You don't need the book. I know I don't. I can't tell nobody else what to do. But I know you don't need it. It's corrupted as hell. They ain't gonna tell you shit that's right. You want the truth? Mother is truth. You want some knowledge? That's her too. You want some wisdom? Oh, you better go get it. Ain't gonna get it from nobody else. But wisdom comes with time. So the shit that you experience, you bring it with you and you think, oh, okay, I saw that. That's how that works. Like we all would hear things because we already been there. We heard it. So now this is supposed to be a different time. There's no such thing as time. We know that. We just going by what the hell is, what the hell we can understand. So, or understand or overstand. So I could say, okay, I heard that over there, 2 years ago. But you remembering now because you're getting your memory. And okay, that one said this, but then this one said that. And the wisdom, you go back and you pull that shit out. And you say, okay, now that goes with this because it all fits. It's a puzzle. Just got to put the shit together. Sisters put it together. I put the video out there about mother's waterways over there on the Mediterranean when they did all that fuck shit. And then two sisters come and they talk about Philadelphia. She had already said something about Philadelphia. I had already put that out there. I got plenty things on the womb of Gaia. Philadelphia, Philadelphia, Delphi. The pi is in there too. Phi is in there, Phi, phi. Those are Greek words for sister because that really is the city of sisterly love. Mother told me that. It was never brotherly. It was always sisterly. She told me that. I said that, but you don't think those two sisters put that shit up there in that comment and said, okay, this right here is where this is and that is. Yes, she did. But she said that to me already. What'd they do? Put it right there. Check. There you go. Mama done spoke. She said what she said. But the sisters put a check there. One sister said, okay, I'm in this place right here. Other sister said, that's where shit is at. The house. Because I told you, that pale man had to give me my keys to the house. Those keys, the Pandora's box, full of mailboxes. I saw it. I was there. I heard it. I was telling him, no, it's down here. The key in the box. Give us our shit back. I saw it. And then she comes and she says, Chairite, Charlotte, North Carolina belongs to the Chairite. That shit is ours. So is Charleston. That's our shit. So I already told you about the 2 states. Got our names right the fuck on it. So that's all I had to tell you. That's it. That's all I need to tell you.